having a really difficult time expressing their emotions and their feelings about you right now. They dream a lot about you. They'll actually have a dream to dream about you. You're the first thing on their mind when they wake up in the morning, and you're the first thing in their mind when they go to sleep at night, and they also dream about you. They have a lot of emotions and feelings that are associated with what moving on from you feels like, because they didn't expect to miss you so bad. They thought they were in control. They always think they're in control of their feelings about you because they make choices and they make decisions. But the more they try to control something, the more there is this realization they're not in control, because they're actually constantly having to distract themselves away from their emotions and their feelings about you because they're actually unhappy. But what I'm getting is that they're trying to act tough, they're trying to act exterior, because they're trying to take back this dynamic of them feeling like they're on the top, because basically they've put you on a pedestal, and they're trying to get above your energy, because your energy is actually naturally ascending above this person's energy, right? But it's like their pride and their ego, it won't allow them to handle seeing you being above them, because they're finding themselves to feel very triggered and very impulsive about seeing you or feeling like you're being loved or touched or held by someone else. It's like they know that you're different because you're going through a feminine cycle. You're going through this energy of not forcing yourself to be someone, and this person's pissed off because you're feeling so self-assured. And when this person's feeling not self-assured, and they're feeling weak and vulnerable and insecure, like not knowing what's going on with you, not feeling like you're talking to them anymore, this person's basically seeing this as being a trigger, feeling like, you're living your best life. They've basically made a mistake. They didn't think it would hit them so hard missing you, because they thought they were in control of everything, but it's the fact that they had to keep kind of moving or keep being busy or distracted or working, that eventually it's kind of like a crash and burn effect. Because when this person's sitting still and they don't have that distractions, they allow themselves time to think. They allow themselves time to give themselves a sense of quietness and solitude. And now they're actually scared to be on their own, because now they're scared they can't stop thinking about you. But it's like they can't stop thinking about you from the perspective of them being in that connection, still feeling emotionally attached to it, knowing that they're kind of exposing themselves to the truth, because they are fearful and scared of seeing you moving on now, which means that the fear-based reactions and responses have basically snapped this person back into reality for them to understand they've never actually been in control of their emotions and their feelings. They've been making unhealthy choices. They're making unhealthy decisions about you, but they've only done that because of their fear of rejection, because they had the capacity to feel things in this connection they were never used to, and they switched that off because they believe they emotionally didn't actually prepare themselves for you. But what's actually happened is you're this person's soulmate, and they're having a very difficult time getting over the meaning of you here. What's coming in, or who is coming into your energy? Ooh. Someone's coming in to confess something. Someone's coming in to confess some emotions or some feelings here. This person they get very overly joyous and overly excited about being with you, and then seeing you as being their person and being like, oh my God, this is my person. But then at the same time, they'll also have this really low point where it's they'll be like, well, this is my person, but I don't know how to make it my person so that this person also feels like it's just the two of us, right? The Wheel of Fortune. So this person might be feeling a little bit kind of helpless and hopeless at the moment to change this situation from just a friendship or just a platonic connection to actually making it more. But I'm seeing that with the Ace of Swords, this person's quite obsessed with your energy because they've made you a big deal in their mind. They've made you of great importance, where you are their biggest priority, where it feels like everything else is just minor, but you're major. It's you're a major thing. You're a major event that's supposed to happen. And maybe there's a situation of it being so major that this person's almost kind of physically manifested you into their reality as making you their objection, like making you their prize. So it feels like every single thing they do, they're questioning whether it's measuring up. They're questioning, is it enough? Is it good enough? They definitely want to leave some type of impression, but I'm also seeing an energy of truth. Like maybe it's truth, like gossip or speculation, but it feels like there's a very strong energy of this person, like trying to protect the truth from getting out by being very protective of it because they don't want it to hurt you or upset you or something. It just feels like they're very protective of this truth getting out because they're protective of your energy, but the way that it's going to affect you. So maybe when they're making choices or decisions about you at the moment, they're thinking about taking the high road. They're thinking about like using better judgment with how the choice or decision will affect you. I'm feeling like they think that the time at the moment is very crucial or very impactful. So maybe it's that this time between the two of you right now, something's about to go down, something's about to happen, and they feel like they have to be very cautious of the next steps because the next steps they take are the ones that are going to make a big difference with the two of you, with implementing a connection or a relationship here, with whatever energy this is. Somebody wants to talk to you. They want to so badly, but something's telling them that they can't or they shouldn't. So whoever this person is, you might actually think this person's not into you. You might think this person got over you or they moved on from you, but it's really important to remember that the control that you think or that you feel that you need isn't actually you being in control at all, because you might think that you have to put yourself presently in this person's energy to let them know that you're interested in them. But it's like every time you are doing that, you are coming out of alignment within your soul's frequency. Every time you're doing that, you're being matched and aligned within this person's energy because you're going without saying what it is that's truly affecting you. And this is not a good thing. This is never a good thing to feel like you have to go without saying what it is that's truly affecting you. Okay. This person might be quite workaholic, financially driven. They do have this sense of like an odd mindset about how they make success happen. But what I'm seeing is like, this is this person's coping mechanism because they might think themselves that you have moved on from them. So knowing that it's super important, just like don't talk about finances or money when this person is around you, because there might be a sense of ego competition because they're very guarded with their feelings and their emotions right now. Okay. This person might be acting unbothered, nonchalant, but it's taking this person an extra mile and an extra effort to pretend like it's not affecting them in the way that it truly is. You will receive some knowledge or clarity that you do have divine protection, that something is watching over you right now and protecting you from harm in this connection, because you are receiving the knowledge and the clarity and the understanding that you've done everything it is that you can do, that you are exactly on the right path when it comes to love and when it comes to a sense of reconciliation and reunion. So knowing that right now it's about you stepping into your power and attracting this person on your wavelength and your frequency. There is also something about some type of divine intervention through an energy of gossip and speculation, which will make someone do a lot of questioning. What are we? What is this? Who is this? What are we? Maybe someone's been in denial about how things are because someone has craved that space and that distance, but they've created too much space between the two of you that wasn't supposed to be there. So knowing that you'll receive some divine orchestrated energy through a situation of gossip and speculation, but you will also understand and receive clarity and knowledge of why this connection didn't go the way that you thought it was going to go. Because even though you wanted it so badly, you will understand that all the questioning that you did was for a reason, and you will receive some clarity and knowledge through a genuine offer or genuine commitment that you did everything you could possibly do in this connection and relationship, and now it's about you taking back your power and taking back your sense of control. You're very, very confident. You're very, very self-assured. You have an energy of like being very confident at the moment, being very self-assured, being very self-aware. Someone's a little bit scared and a little bit worried that you want something else. Like you want, because you've kind of like changed yourself, someone's worried that you've changed your mind about what you also want in a connection and a relationship. Someone's craving your physical touch because you're putting up a boundary and there's an energy of resistance. It's like you putting up a boundary, but the thing is that you've only putting up a boundary to the fact, right, of what's happened. You're not being emotional about this boundary, because the thing is that the Queen of Swords is someone that's quite strategic, logical, someone that's not always making choices or decisions from an emotional perspective, right? And I'm feeling like all you've done is just highlighted the truth to the situation, right? So this person's kind of like felt your boundary, and it's made this person feel almost like a rebound situation, or almost like they've rippled off like this wall that you're putting up. And now this person's feeling kind of scared and worried that they've taken back their emotions and their feelings. So now their emotions and their feelings, they're feeling trapped and confined within themselves, and this person's feeling triggered being on their own, because it's like they're realizing things from a new perspective. Basically what's happening is you've removed the stagnancy that existed in this connection, because this person's just like being brought to their own self-awareness of how they made something happen, because they're seeing it through your energy. And then this person's having like a real, like, having deja vu as well for some reason, like a lot of deja vu. But this person's having this epiphany or this realization that they're like, oh shit, I was the issue. Oh shit, I was the problem. I couldn't see it before. I want to see some information on this person, looks-wise, personality-wise, characteristics-wise. Who is this person and what is happening? Okay, this is someone that has some type of a message for you, but it feels like someone's guarded. This is someone that wishes they could say things to you, but for some reason they feel like they can't, or they feel like they shouldn't. The emotions that were forbidden, or the feelings that were forbidden, when it's come to this person and you, it's because they're forbidden because they're not actually facing the truth about something, and it's like they're suppressing the truth around the real desire and the real emotion, which kind of causes this person, this energy, to feel like they're in control, because this person is like, the way I'm thinking is forbidden, the way I'm thinking isn't allowed, but it's like they're only doing that as a pride and an ego energy, because they're trying to control the connection and the relationship so much, because you're different and they can sense it, they can feel it. They're quite intimidated. They're quite intimidated about the fact that you're different. Because it's kind of causing this person's energy to want to control the situation so much, because they're not in control, and it means that they didn't emotionally prepare themselves like to be ready for you, and it means this person has to face the truth about the old version of themselves, because it's the old version of themselves that is cocky and prideful and ego and like not taking any accountability for their actions, because they're avoiding the truth, they're avoiding growth. The reason why they're avoiding growth is because it feels like you've kind of naturally ascended your energy above this person, and now this person has no choice but to look up at you rather than looking down at you. And it means this person seeing like you have so much to give, you have so much to offer when it comes to a connection and a relationship, and you're actually attracting this person in. You're actually making this person be in awe of your energy, because you're going through a feminine cycle. But it also means that you're going through this energy of a law of detachment, which means you can't be held down. You can't be held down in a connection and a relationship. And you're actually defying these like laws of gravity, and it irritates this person, because this person's assertiveness energy about you, it grows more and more. It irritates this person, they can't have you, basically. And the more it irritates this person, they can't have you, the more this person realizes how much they're tempted by you, how much they need you, how much they want you, how much they need to feel like you are theirs, as a security energy, as an energy of this person feeling safe, knowing that you're not out in the world attracting somebody else, because this person, they do not want someone else to have you. They do not want someone else to look at you or touch you or even look at you in like a specific way, because this person has some serious jealousy issues, right? I'm feeling like in the past they were actually a player, an avoidant. It kind of feels like now this person's got their shit together, because I'm seeing that it's like they want to take this initiative, they want to take this courage and show up in your energy, even though they know it's so difficult for them to do that. It feels like they are very, very physically attracted towards you. They find you to be very, very feminine. They find you to be almost like a goddess. goddess or a god. You can associate the roles with however you need to, okay? But it really feels like you are divine to this person. You are everything to them, and they just want to soak up your energy and soak up your light. I see them coming in here. I'm actually seeing some resolvement, as some like resolving of issues as well. So maybe you're coming back together. It does feel like there will be some type of an emotional opportunity that this person will be looking at to initiate an energy of wanting to get closer towards you again, because you're the only person that holds a key to this person's happiness. You are the one person that makes this person the most happiest and the most excited to be around you. And that's coming specifically from your energy, because this person sees something in you they can't see in anybody else here.